Judges at the United Nations highest court in The Hague dismissed preliminary objections by Myanmar to a case alleging the Southeast Asian nation is responsible for genocide against the Rohingya ethnic minority.
Last Friday's decision establishing the International Court of Justice's jurisdiction sets the stage for hearings airing evidence of atrocities against Rohingya that human rights groups and a UN probe say breached the 1948 Genocide Convention. Back in March, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the violent repression of the Rohingya population in Myanmar amounts to genocide. The African nation of Gambia filed a case in 2019 amid international outrage at the treatment of the Rohingya, where hundreds of thousands of whom fled to neighboring Bangladesh due to a brutal crackdown by Myanmar forces in 2017. It argued that both Gambia and Myanmar are parties to the convention and that all signatories have a duty to ensure it is enforced. And judges at the court agreed. The Netherlands and Canada are backing Gambia. The court rejected arguments raised at hearings by lawyers representing Myanmar that the case should be tossed out because the World Court only rules in disputes between states, while the Rohingya complaint was brought by Gambia on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. The judges also dismissed Myanmar's claim, saying Gambia could not file the case as it was not directly linked to the events in Myanmar and that a legal dispute did not exist between the two countries before the case was filed.
For this reason, the court concludes that the Gambia, as a state party to the Genocide Convention, has standing to invoke the responsibility of Myanmar for the alleged breaches of its obligations under Articles 1, 3, 4, and 5 of the Convention. Therefore, Myanmar's second preliminary objection must be rejected. I shall now read out the operative part of the judgment. For these reasons, the court 1. Unanimously rejects the first preliminary objection raised by the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. 2. Unanimously rejects the fourth preliminary objection raised by the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. 3. Unanimously rejects the third preliminary objection raised by the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. 4. By 15 votes to 1, rejects the second preliminary objection raised by the Republic of the Union.
The judgment of the ICJ shall be one of the sources of the international law. So we await it. So we are looking forward to finding the best way to protect our people and our country. So that is, I would say, for today.